For too long, the woke madness infiltrating our political, legal, education and health systems has been dismissed as, just another aspect of the so-called culture war, rather than being taken as a serious threat to what it means to be British. But a series of eye-opening events culminating last week in the closure of the dangerous Tavistock Gender Identity Clinic for Children has proven that there must be a serious fight back taken by this government. Well, thank goodness for our brave Attorney-General, Suella Braverman. While most of her cabinet colleagues have gone on holiday as the Tory leadership battle rages on, the woman tipped to be the next Home Secretary has today launched a fully fledged attack against who she describes as, quote, the witch hunters of the Middle Ages. Among those targeted, the brilliant campaigners Maya Forstater and Alison Bailey, who both won legal challenges after being discriminated against for stating realities, really, absolute realities, truths in the increasingly toxic trans debate. As Braverman wrote in today's Daily Mail, how did we get to the place where stating the facts of biology can get you sacked? She also launched a long overdue crackdown on the zealotry of the diversity industry, which has become a new religion, really. In her department, highly divisive equality training, which I'm convinced actually stokes racial issues in a largely non-racist country, well, it's been scrapped altogether after she found out staff had wasted 1,900 hours on the course in the last year alone, where staffers spouted far-left nonsense like, not being racist isn't enough. We must be anti-racist. One slide used in the presentation said that if a black person tells you a phrase is offensive to them, then it is, regardless of the facts. This is what the slide actually said. Let me show you. It is not up to you as a white person to tell them that it's not. Instead, educate yourself as to why the phrase is offensive and stop using it. Braverman fumed. This does nothing to create solidarity and support, but rather keeps emphasising difference, creating a sense of other and pitting different groups against each other. Britain needs a lot of things, but it certainly doesn't need woke commissars policing our thoughts. And this morning on GBNews, Suella explained why this is personal to her.
It was all premised on a misassumption, in my view, that ethnic minorities, myself as an Asian woman, must necessarily be a victim of white privilege, must necessarily be a victim of white fragility. I mean, these ideas are anathema to meritocracy, to British values, to creating a cohesive society. And I was really disappointed that a lot of time and resource is being spent on this within my department, within the civil service, but also within the corporate and private sector as well.
The balance of this country in officialdom, at least, is all wrong at the moment. If you call the police to assist you after a burglary or a mugging, the chances are you're going to get short shrift. But look at how many officers came to arrest the Army veteran Darren Brady, who was alleged to have retweeted a picture of a swastika that was made from pride flags to make a satirical point on social media.
No, the Hampshire Police would realise how ridiculous this is.
It is ridiculous.
It is. Good. I'm glad
to come to this.
What did it need to come to?
Tell us why you escalated it to this level, because I don't understand. I posted something that he posted, you come to arrest me, you don't arrest him. Why has it come to this? Why am I in cuffs? Because there's something he shared, then I shared.
Because someone has been caused, obviously, anxiety based upon your social media page. That's
not his.
Why you've been arrested.
Darren, I've got the
I can't believe it. I mean, we might not have police to assist in violent crimes committed against you, but don't worry. Orwellian-style thought police now patrol Britain's streets. How did we get here? Especially under a Conservative government. The balance must shift in a future Liz Truss administration, ably supported by true anti-woke campaigners like Braverman, rather than the Tory wets, you know who I mean, Hancock, Javid, yes, Sunak too, who succeeded in ruining much of Boris Johnson's programme. Here was Truss at the Conservative Party conference before the leadership campaign.
We reject the zero-sum gain of identity politics. We reject the illiberalism of cancel culture. And we reject the soft bigotry of low expectations that has held so many in our country back.
But scrapping diversity roles and unconscious bias training must be just the start in the process of Westminster reclaiming its soul. The US under Joe Biden provides the ultimate warning as to what happens when woke warriors gain control. We must avoid the same fate.